and arrow combo has been around for quite a while now, and the Hawkeye series made a clear statement that you should not pick on the guy that's been using it his entire life, especially when he has a prodigy that follows in his footsteps in the likes of Kate Bishop, possibly the next Hawkeye in the MCU, as Clint Barton might have some other things to do under the mask of Ronin. One of the most interesting things over the last 2 years was the debut of the Marvel Studios Disney Plus series. When WandaVision debuted at the start of 2021, the series managed to give a lot more screen time to the otherwise limited one the two characters had up until that point in the MCU. Fans were surprised to see how gripping and enticing the series was, with it fleshing the two characters throughout it and giving them more responsibility moving forward, with them eventually becoming the fan favorites of many. Then, a few months later, the Loki series made its debut, a series that arrived with a lot of hype surrounding the titular villain turned anti-hero who has already been regarded as a fan favorite of many. However, the most surprising thing was the fact that as 2021 was about to come to a close, we got the Hawkeye series, which, after it finished airing, it turned out to be maybe the most fun series of them all, and for a reason as well. It is not a secret that the MCU, and the fans up until the series dropped, could not stay on the same page as Clint Barton, and we don't blame you. How can you focus on a guy with a bow and arrow instead of a genius billionaire who can create some of the coolest technology in fictional history, or even a literal god of thunder and a super soldier? The What If series, on the other hand, did a very good job of highlighting one of the best duo partners in the MCU, Clint and Natasha, whom we could see being extremely cool when they're not put in the same basket with the other overpowered heroes. They are in a league of their own, a partnership and closeness as we have never seen before. This synergy could be seen between Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, as the two were also able to form that kind of synergy where they shoot some cool trick arrows and kick some butts, with the two doing a tremendous job at giving it all out for one another. And like all the other Disney Plus series that came from Marvel Studios, the Hawkeye Season 1 did not give us any hints as to where the story will go, which on one hand is a very cruel thing to do because you don't know what to expect, and that is what makes the series enticing to say the least. But on the other hand, we begged the question, will there be a second season of the series seeing how it goes? Well, we're here to tell you all about it.
What's going on?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nothing has been said about a second season of the series. However, seeing how the first season went and where our heroes ended up, we think it's a given that we will get a second season of the series. But the fact that Disney Plus was promoting the 6th episode of the series as a season's finale and not a series finale, we are seeing some signs of life for the second season of the series. Though not officially confirmed, we think that the second season of Hawkeye is coming. And we're saying this because when we compare the series to the others, the Loki series that has already been confirmed for a second season, as well as the What If series, and the WandaVision being one and done, Marvel's approach towards their projects on the Disney Plus streaming platform is kind of a mixed bag, with so many things floating around. But judging by their past in the movie industry, we know that they have everything planned out. Thus, before we move forward with our speculation about the second season of the series, we think it would be a good time to talk about the ending of the first season of the series and where we left our beloved characters. Despite Clint and Kate making their way home for Christmas, there are still loose ends that will still need addressing. First and foremost, there is Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. He was officially brought back into the MCU after his run on Netflix. He seemingly met his demise at the hands of Maya Lopez, aka Echo, who shot him. However, we think that there is still so much to be told about the character and that this is not the end for him. And we don't believe for 1 second that he'll not be back in any other future MCU projects. He has a lot of connections in the New York area. Then there is Yelena Belova, who we think will be the next Black Widow now that Natasha is gone, and one that will play a major role in the rumored Thunderbolts movie, as one member that has been a part of it for a long time in the Marvel Comics. The post-credit scene of Black Widow showed that she was told that Clint was the main reason her sister Natasha is dead now. However, after the events of Hawkeye, she now knows the truth and will probably go after Valentina Allegra de Fontaine to find out the truth. We are also in grave need to see more of Kate Bishop, who, as it stands, seems to be going in the Young Avengers way. Clint's wife, Laura Barton, is a secret S.H.I.E.L.D. super spy called Mockingbird, so there's room to explore her character, her past, and her early days with Clint if a second season of the series is confirmed. As for when the series might come out, we're not quite sure, as the series itself has still to be renewed for a second season. Thus, it'll be a while before we get the still unconfirmed second season of Hawkeye. The first season started filming in December 2020 and premiered in November 2021, which means that we will have to wait on Clint and Kate's return, as even if the series gets confirmed in the upcoming months, the season would be released in 2024 at the earliest. Based on the first season of the series, we can expect the return of both Hailee Steinfeld and Jeremy Renner as Kate Bishop and Clint Barton, respectively. And seeing how the ending of the season unfolded before our eyes, Linda Cardellini is a sure choice to return as Laura Barton, the mysterious Agent 19, Vera Farmiga as Eleanor, Kate's newly incarcerated mother, Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Kate's new best friend, in a way, and then we have Jolt as Lucky the Pizza Dog. Another character who will probably return for the series after she stars as the titular character in her own series, Alakwa Cox, will probably be back as Maria Lopez, aka Echo. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin should not be excluded, as there is a high chance that he survived his stand-down with Maya, with him making a spectacular return for the second season. There are many directions in which the second season storyline might go, especially when we take a look at the history Kate and Clint have in the Marvel Comics. Thus, if a second season is indeed confirmed, the story of it will likely focus on Kate Bishop, whether she's partnered up with Clint or on her own. The second season will likely see the fallout between Kate and her mother, as Kate deals with the financial and emotional repercussions of the actions of her parents. And with the factor of Kingpin still being alive, she will surely have to go face to face with him once again. However, this time, probably with a much better understanding of him, and a little bit more of preparation. And if the second season focuses on Clint on the other hand, we might also get to see more of Laura as the infamous Agent 19, and a little bit of more insight into her story. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below what are your thoughts on the series, and where would you like to see the story go when the second rumored season gets confirmed? Which Kate Bishop characteristic you find the most exciting one, but also, what characters would you like to see make their debut in the series moving forward? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.